By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Tennessee Titans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Gets past one man. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
I'm all about all my people there. Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my sun it down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people there.
16 license. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll look to throw again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Tight, 19 tight. Here we go. Come 19, 18, Mustang, go.
Back to throw now on first down.
Right side, and he finds Gray.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
A give running right is Hall. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
3rd down and 6.
They'll set up a throw.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
The you talk about this Titan defense.
They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jets.
Back to throw again.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Give to Hall running right.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw here. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently.
Touchdown, Titans! Anthony Schwartz, 49 yards.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Titans add 6 to their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And it's 21-3. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Second and 11. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Warriors 70. Mustang Knights 30.
Back to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakonkwo as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Boy, shifts past him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. In motion left is Higgins. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go, set. 19, 18.
Here's a toss right side to Mitchell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They're going to look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 70.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Titans have got it on cruise control.
Jets 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking middle, and that's complete. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And got his man complete. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
First down, New York.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Panther 60, 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Trap 60, Trap 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught by Mitchell for a Jets touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They run over center with Mitchell. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Get up.
Back to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
9 yards to go.
Here we go, shot. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Right back to Mitchell here.